everybody. This is Anzo Universe. Who want to massage your mind or spirit with different kind of videos? I am planning a sharing series about Chinese handwriting using hard-nibbed pen. Here is the first video to introduce. So first question, why I want to make this sharing series? Because I haven't found good lessons on Chinese handwriting. Since there are a lot of you are interested or even have started learning Chinese, there are quite good lessons on speaking, reading, and listening. But the lessons on Chinese handwriting I found are not good enough. The curriculum ideas are far from my understanding of Chinese handwriting. Plus, I was misled on Chinese handwriting by decades as a native Chinese. I had learned handwriting on and off for almost 10 years with wrong methods, making almost no improvements. And then I have learned Chinese handwriting systematically by using the right method for less than 2 years. I think I made a great progress. This makes me love Chinese handwriting much more and found there are great joy in Chinese calligraphy. Recently, I saw some of you sharing Chinese handwriting practice on the internet, by which I can tell you may be misled just like what I did. Please forgive me that I can't say in this video that why some lessons are not good enough, or why you might be misled, or who is misleading you. You can tell by yourself after you're following my sharings. I just can't bear this happening, watching you being misled, and you may not realize. So, this gives me a great urge to share what I have learned about Chinese handwriting with you. I am going to make a systematical Chinese handwriting sharing series for you. In this way, I can not only share what I have learned to help you learn and practice in an effective and efficient way, but also use Feynman learning method to improve my skills and understanding of Chinese handwriting, by which I have some more to share with you. So let's discover the fun and the beauty of Chinese calligraphy. The second question is what I am about to share. In this first sharing series, I'm going to share from basic strokes writing skills to principles of Chinese characters structures, from basic font for starters to learn, to some aesthetic of some masterpiece of Chinese calligraphy. I'm so excited to come up with this idea to share, and this is a huge amount of work. Hope you will like this series, and there are some other sharing series on Chinese calligraphy I am preparing now. If this series is widely liked, I will continue to share some other part of Chinese calligraphy or handwriting knowledge. The first font I plan to share is called Zhengkai in Chinese, which is a handwriting font for most starters to learn. It is also the font that you see in HSK textbooks. Handwriting font differs a lot from printed fonts, just like your mother languages. We may discuss this question in the future. So, don't learn Chinese handwriting with printed fonts. Learn the fonts in HSK textbook in characters parts. It is a good start for us to understand the art of Chinese handwriting, and lead us to feel the joy and charm of Chinese handwriting. I will organize this sharing series in a systematical way. We start from basic preparations before writing, such as how to hold your pen, what kind of paper or pens are more suitable for Chinese handwriting. Then we start learn basic strokes of Chinese characters, and then we learn how to write these strokes in different characters under the different rules of characters structures. And then we learn how to write to form a tidy composition. I arrange my sharings and even every Chinese character in the order they are highly related and in a gradual way. Each sharing is mostly based on the former sharings. We can learn handwriting gradually, from easy to hard, from simple to complex. As most of us are self-learners, so I will lead you from understanding the characters, practicing to self-evaluation. This process may feel not easy and tedious, but this is the most efficient and effective way of self-learning. Besides, I will also show you the beauty of Chinese handwriting by appreciating some masterpieces of traditional Chinese handwriting. We will also get inspired and better understand how to improve our writing. I will show you all of my understanding of curriculum on Chinese handwriting. Here is a script of my lesson series mind map that I am planning to share with you. The whole picture contains at least this content. Some details might change if I come up with better ideas, or maybe I will add something new according to your comments or needs. Well, the main content are focused on these topics. Okay, here is something I think you should know about my sharing series. First thing comes first. The sharing series is almost free of charge. I am confident that this lesson series can help you learn Chinese handwriting in a basic and systematic way. You can write good-looking Chinese as long as you follow my lessons and advices. Keep practicing in the way I tell you. After a period of time, you will see your improvements. In the future, you can even write better than some native Chinese. The reasons why I decided to share this series for free are mainly the following. First, some of us are suffering from life nowadays. The economy conditions, inflation, tariffs, the stress we are facing, and so on. And I am not intend to add burden to your financial condition. Second, writing Chinese characters free our spirit and it costs a little. Just some pen and paper. I want to share with you this great hobby and art. Hope you can feel the peace, enjoy the beauty of this art, and calm down while you are writing. That is one of the reasons why a lot of Chinese are enjoying handwriting. Third, I haven't found a good lesson focused on real hard-tipped pen Chinese handwriting. But I find a lot of you write in let me say, not that correct ways. I just want to share my experience with you. Fourth, most of you choose to watch this video must be interested in Chinese handwriting, or suffering from Chinese handwriting maybe. It is a pleasure and honor for me to share some real Chinese stuff with you. Let me be a travel guide on the way to Chinese handwriting joyland, leading you to discover the beauty and enjoyable of this art. Fifth, there is a Chinese idiom called 抛砖引玉, literally means to throw out a brick to attract a jade. It is used metaphorically to describe presenting one's own thoughts in the hope of inspiring more insightful contributions from others. I hope there will be more professional teachers to give us better Chinese handwriting lessons in the language and in the ways that may easier for you to understand. Sixth, during these days, I learned a lot from open source projects such as AI, playing guitar, some sports skills, and so on. I hope I can inherit the spirit of open source and share my knowledge and skills. The last reason is I am not a professional teacher on Chinese handwriting. I just learned it for less than 2 years. I still have a lot to learn. I don't think I am qualified to be a teacher. So I call this series a sharing, not a lesson. So, based on the above reasons, I decided to share for free. Also, I really need your support and encouragement. With your support, the Medium platforms will recommend this sharing series to more friends who share these similar interests. And with your encouragement, I will have more energy and motivation to update. So, if you like this series, please let me know with your full support, such as subscribes, likes, comments, share with your friends, supers, memberships, and finishing watching all the advertisements if possible. These would encourage me greatly, and I will have more energy to finish this free sharing series. Here is a big alarm. All my links, websites, services, donations, stores, or any official information will be posted on this Enzo Universe, this channel only. Don't trust any other one posting information impersonate me, especially involving money issue. And I will list some of my links in the description part of every video. Don't trust any other links. The second character of my sharing is about the quantity and the quality of sharings. I plan to arrange each sharing may last maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour around, and there will be around 50 sharings at least. And I will adjust some content based on your needs or your comments. I require myself to arrange the sharings in a reasonable order, from easy to hard, from simple to complex. And the new sharings have to reviewing the knowledge we have learned. I will refer to the front and the terms in HSK textbooks, but I will not follow the order of Chinese characters appear in HSK lessons, because that order is for language learning, but not handwriting learning. The more interesting is I have to explain skills or knowledge vividly, trying to use examples or our common life experiences that we all know to help you understand, and try to illustrate the reasons why we are doing this and why not. These requirements are really big challenges for me, and also means I will go into details and explain several times. So please give me some patience. Let's see if I can finish this series in around a year. The third character is about the pace of my sharing will be slow, considering we have different cultural backgrounds, language understanding, hobbies, or experiences. And most of our communications are through those following videos. I will try to explain a concept or idea by giving different examples or illustrations to help different people to understand and to make sure my expression is correct. Also, I am a practice of Ebbinghaus vocating curve. We will review what we have learned in different sharings by different characters. These arrangements of my sharing series will give you solid theory, understanding, and practice. So please don't accuse me of nagging, and you can verify or adjust your understanding by my nagging, okay? The fourth character is about the front we about to learn. We focused on daily hard-tipped pen handwriting using 楷体 or 正楷 in Chinese. I will add some Chinese calligraphy knowledge and skills in our sharings. We won't learn brush writing skills in this series. Maybe in the future, it involves another way of using brush pen and other skills. However, maybe I will show you some masterpiece of brush writing. If you are really like this series, I will consider making another sharing series teaching you another font called maybe 行楷 or 楷书, etc., by which you can write more speedy and have different aesthetics. I will show you in the future. The fifth character is about we start from one of the basic aesthetic tendencies. Since writing is calligraphy, a kind of art, there must be different aesthetic tendencies. What we start with is modern hard-tipped pen handwriting using 楷体. This is one kind of aesthetic tendencies that I learned and understand, and it's good for starters. It is not the only right standard. There are a lot of aesthetic tendencies styles as well. We may share some of them in the future. After you learning the method that I share with you, you can pick your favorite styles in the future to learn more about them by using the method I told you, or even form your own style. The sixth character of my sharing is pure handwriting. We focused on Chinese handwriting, and I may show you the pronunciation of each Chinese character, but I won't explain the meaning of the character. I believe there must be a lot of sharings or lessons teaching these language learning. The seventh character of my sharing is about we will start from simplified Chinese characters. After we learn the rules or different structures, it is quite easy to write the traditional Chinese characters, because the rules and the principles are shared the same. The eighth character of my sharing is about self-learning friendly. These sharing series are made for self-learners. I will tell you the way of learning and practicing, how to analyze the structure of each kind of character, the rules and the standards of each Chinese characters. Based on these, you can check yourself if you write correctly or have some issue to solve. We will go into details in the following sharings. The ninth character of my sharing is about the return on investment of these sharings. In more than 50 sharings, I am confident that the return on investment of my sharings is quite high. The investment means time and efforts you invest in learning, and the number of characters you need to grasp in my sharings. The return means the great pleasure you get and the number of characters that you will know how to write, even the character you have never seen. So, I plan to use maybe 200 to 300 characters to help you understanding the rules and methods of Chinese handwriting, the structure of different kind of characters, and the correct way to practice. After you have grasped these knowledge and skills, no matter simplified or traditional Chinese characters, almost all the Chinese characters will be easy for you to write. Let's do a math to calculate the return on investment of my sharings. According to Xinhua Dictionary published in 2021, there are around 13,000 Chinese characters plus around 2,000 traditional characters which differ from the simplified ones. So, you will invest the effort to learn around 300 characters. You will know the way of writing 15,000 characters. The return on investment will be at least 50 times. And this investment will also reduce the effort of learning other fonts or brush writing or any other Chinese handwriting. The 10th character of my sharing is hope the language won't be a problem. As you see in this video, I will speak English mostly in the future and use Mandarin when come across some terms. The subtitles are also using English and Chinese. This is the only two languages that I understand. I have no idea if it is easy for non-English and Chinese speakers to understand. I assume that you can translate these languages into the language you are familiar. If there are some problems in languages, please let me know. I will see if I can do something with the help of AI to remove the language barriers. The 11th character of my sharing, as I just mentioned, I have learned and practiced Chinese handwriting systematically in right method on and off for around 1.5 years. So maybe I can't write perfectly as those masters. I apologize in this aspect. I am throwing in a break, hoping some J's come up to teach us better. But I am confident that the method and the basic knowledge I share with you is good enough for starters. I believe in the future, our handwriting will improve greatly together. This video will record this progress. Let's learn and practice together, and we will see what magic or surprise improvements is going to happen on us. The last but not the least, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below the following videos in the future. I will reply your comments or making Q&A videos in the future. Okay, that's all of this video. Please subscribe and like this video or share with your friends who want to learn Chinese handwriting. I will see you in the next video.